By the time we're through, no one will be able to tell you were even human. Do you know what happens to the lamb that wanders into the lion's den? Keep the cargo rolling. I'll be back soon enough. No one will find your body down here, exile. No one. Savour these last breaths. I spent every moment behind those bars picturing what I'd do to you when I got out. This time, it'll be you begging for your life. Don't think it'll be like the last time, exile. No one's coming to save you. My death was quick. Yours won't be. You really don't get it, do you? I'm faster. I'm stronger. I have never felt so free, exile. Can you say the same? Nothing is quite so invigorating as carnage. Breathe deep the aromas of death. I usually prefer to work alone, but my pack is hungry. Feel the cold creep of death, exile. Give in to it. Look around you. This is the end of your journey, exile. The final stop. Keep 'em busy. Don't let them escape. You should have just minded your own business. You aren't leaving here alive. You're only delaying the inevitable, exile. I've been looking for someone to kill. Shall we carve some fountains of blood to wet this thirsty ground, Verici? Show me what beautiful cruelty you're kind of capable of, demon. What I can do, dear General, will make you question your faith. The quickest way to this woman's heart, Coral, is by carving out another's. So clumsy, Chimeria. But I love your enthusiasm. Watch carefully. You might learn a thing or two. Sorry, exile. End of the road. Now that everyone's here, the real fun can begin. Not so fast. I'm taking over. When this is over, there won't be any bodies left to revive. Sorry, but I'm the only one leaving here alive. I think I'll preserve your skin, Haku. Wouldn't want to waste those tattoos. Your scars are so beautiful, Redmane. Allow me to add a few. You're simply too hideous to live, aberration. Such a large canvas to work upon, Hillock. I must thank you in advance. You had your chance to impress me, Chimeria. You didn't. Don't you know? You should never anger an assassin. Spineless, slimy coward. I'll paint the walls red with your blood. Ah, I've been looking for a reason to kill you. Thanks. So be it. You can join the other cadavers. I'm going to tear you apart and feed you to the wolves. None of my subjects have ever objected, Verici. Neither will you. At least I'll wait until they're dead to defile the body. Then why just witness? Be my next muse. Ha! Jealous? At least you recognise greatness when you see it. Even I feel ill at the thought of what I plan to do to you. I love watching the hope fade from your eyes. Did you really think it would be that easy? And just like that, your fate is sealed. Don't be sad, exile. Your death will be very entertaining. I think you've secretly hoped to have me in charge, assassin. Don't fail me, demon. You know what I do to failures. I think you know my orders already, Gravicius. Is that sweat I smell, Corel? Can you not handle your own heat? My turn to lead the dance, Chimeria. Far too many moving parts. Let's start removing them. Good. Get this cleaned up. Keep moving. Let's finish up and get out of here. Too easy. Satisfying. Your death will have to wait. We're done here. See you soon. What? No, it can't be. No, not possible. But I can't. All that planning. For what? Wait. Another deal. No, not again. Ugh. Gets no easier, does it? You got lucky. How? Unprofessional. Ugh. Careless. I can appreciate a killer when I see one. You're a killer. But I think you'll get more out of keeping me alive. Just tell me what you want. You could end my life. I would, were I in your position. But I have a better idea. Leave me alive, and I'll make sure certain syndicate resources are reallocated. Move enough bricks, and perhaps the tower will come crashing down. Are you gonna kill me? No. You're after someone higher up. Problem is, no single person has the information you need. Let me reunite with a colleague of mine, and I'll make sure you get closer to the top. I know you want to kill me. I would too. But we are like the mythical Hydra. Cut off one head, two more will grow. But get those long necks in a tangle. Well, you get the idea. I'll walk out of here alive, and maybe I'll find myself a new job. You know, I've been considering an early retirement. Tired of this cat and mouse game. Tired of fighting. Aren't you? How about we call it even and go our separate ways? Look, I know what you're really after. You're not after some lackey. That's all I am. You want the boss. I can give him to you, but not if I'm dead. How about it? You've won the battle, Exile, but the war rages on. Do you want to know what wins wars? Weapons. Let me go, and I'll give you the tools you so desperately need. The foundations are shifting, Exile, but I doubt you'll bring the tower down. You're starting to figure it out, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes. But there's more going on than you could possibly fathom. The Syndicate was in dire need of a shake-up anyway, Exile. You've achieved nothing. You know, now that I think about it, I'm too young to retire. But I could certainly use a break. See you soon, Exile. The question now, Exile, is whether or not you're foolish enough to face them down. I think you just might be. Take them. They're yours. There's plenty more where that came from, but I don't expect you'll be getting them. You won fair and square, even with my boss here. I happen to know that they've been pocketing some of the Syndicate's more valuable acquisitions. What do you think will happen when I tell the Life Giver? Executing us brings you no closer to the Life Giver. But let us live, and I will ensure those at the top hear about the many failings of those who have fought here today. Excluding myself, of course. The Syndicate deals with its failures itself, but sometimes it takes an outsider's perspective to see where we went wrong. Tell me, who do you think is deserving of our punishment? I promise you will not be seeing their face again anytime soon. Well, this was clearly a mistake. I was misinformed about the suitability of this mission by my allies. But I know some things they don't know I know. Would you like to know them? Let me go, and that information is all yours. I have no qualms whatsoever about betraying Leo. If that is what you desire, Tora sees a necessity in violence, but not the beauty. Allow me to re-educate her. Vagan is all show and no substance. I think he needs to experience a hardship or two, and I want to deliver them to him. You want me to betray that thing? I'll do it, even if you weren't asking. But since you are, Illick has very little idea as to what is going on at any given moment. That makes him dangerous. Cold-blooded betrayal. That's what I offer. Go on, do it. You're no stranger to murder. Just make it quick. Some promises are stronger than death, Exile. Make it quick. You think I'll beg for my life in front of a fellow member? Make it quick. I'll sooner die than let you lock me up again. If you won't kill me, I will. Pathetic. Should have killed you first. Nothing you can do can bother me, Haku. But thank you for the compliment. I've seen your work, Verici. I'm not sure you know what worse means. Everyone's a critic. I know exactly where I want to mount your scalp, traitor. Maloney, I think it's time I put you in better contact with your own fleshy pink humanity. If you think I'll talk, you're sorely mistaken. No, not again. Please, not again. What? No, we had a deal. I'd have made a little more show of it. This wasn't personal until just now. Good riddance. You may have claimed this victory, but we will rise again. You cannot win, Exile. Not forever. Beautiful crimson! Beautiful crimson! Beautiful crimson! Scream for me! Scream for me! Scream for me! That's it! Bleed! That's it! Bleed! That's it! Bleed!